Hey y'all, Upscale here. Now, I'm not making fun of Wendy's, but I wanted to ask your feedback regarding Wendy's. What do you think about Wendy's new facelift? Now, if you're not familiar with this, maybe it hasn't hit your place of residence yet, but what's happened, at least in certain areas, Wendy's, a very popular fast food chain founded by Dave Thomas way back when, Wendy's is now really going upscale. And what I mean by this is that they've updated their buildings, they look really fancy. They've got these drink machines in there where you get your Coke out of it, and it's got all these buttons, and it's just really high tech. So they've got all this eye candy in there. You walk in a Wendy's now, you feel like you're in some sort of super modern restaurant. Well, the problem with that, and I think that's great. I mean, they've got a great looking storefront, and you walk in and it seems very clean and modern. But when you pay for a fast food burger, in my case, I got the Baconator. So I got the Baconator, fries, and this here drink. And when it came up on the little drive-through thing, I did a double take. I said, wait a minute. Because they had asked me, they said, do you want one patty, two patties, or three? And I said, well, what's the price difference? And they didn't say. It just flashed up on the screen. And for that Baconator with 3 patties, that thing rang up for like $12 and something. I said, no thank you. I said, I saw the menu price, and I think the menu price, it was still high. It was like $8 or something. I said, the menu price said whatever. And then they quickly corrected it. And it was just Baconator with 1 patty. So, but when I got home, I was surprised because instead of 1 patty, I actually had 2, and I paid the menu price for the, I guess for the 1 patty. But what are your thoughts about Wendy's trying to go so upscale? I mean, I admit, the Baconator was really good. The bacon was thick and crispy. I mean, yeah, it's a fast food burger. It's fast food fries, but the fries are good. They taste better than most fast food fries. So, I mean, it's definitely awesome to go into a fast food restaurant that seems upscale and whatnot. And they give you those little ketchup packets to go. Instead of getting the ketchup packets, they got these little plastic tubs, and they're convenient because you can rip the top off and dip your fries in. Or if you choose to squirt your ketchup, you can rip the end off and squirt just like you would with a little traditional ketchup packet. But is all of this eye candy worth paying pretty much double what other fast food restaurants would charge for similar food items? Sure, I think their ingredients are good for fast food, but what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about Wendy's going upscale? And what if other fast food restaurants try to do this? I mean, it's a slippery slope here, because what we're seeing, fast food is ultimately not a healthy food. It's a quick and convenient, hey, I've had a good week and I've worked out a lot, and I feel that I can ingest those additional calories, therefore I'm going to get fast food. But when you're getting fast food, it's not just the convenience and the speed, it's also the cost. And when fast food is getting up to the price point of a nice sit-down steak dinner, it's getting to the point to where it's like, well, I could spend $10 or $12 at Wendy's for fast food, or I could go to my local steakhouse and get that discounted sirloin steak or whatever for $12 also, that has macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes on the side. I mean, it comes down to that point. So I think it's a slippery slope, because if we see fast food restaurants, if they all try to go upscale, ultimately they've got to take care of that cost, because they spend more for their building. They spend more for their supplies, like those fancy drink machines and those fancy ketchup packets. They're spending more for that. Therefore, they've got to make up for that money. They've got to charge the customer more. But from a competitive perspective, if other fast food chains follow in their footsteps, we're going to see fast food go up across the board. Now, for me, that's not a big deal, because I don't eat a lot of fast food. Yeah, I'm kind of a chubby dude, but that's because I cook a lot and I eat a lot. And that's just, and yeah, I mean, if I didn't ride my bike every day, I'd be huge. And I'm not going to get that way. It's unacceptable. But I don't know. This fast food thing just really kind of stirred me up, because most people look at it and they just pull out their credit cards like, oh, whatever, and they probably don't even look at the price. But when you look at this price and you put it into perspective and you look at the other fast food restaurants, and it's like, well, if I got a comparable meal at, let's just say McDonald's or somewhere, and I just ordered, like, you know, McDonald's, you get that 2 cheeseburger combo deal, 2 cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink for like $5 and some change after tax. So, I mean, it comes down to the point where, is this and see, you take it to the next level, and it's like, well, as fast food's going up, then your nice sit-down restaurants are going to go up. So what in the past may have been a $12 sirloin steak meal deal, you know, steak and 2 sides, may now become a $16 or $19 deal. And then your more expensive sit-down restaurant menu items may even be higher. I mean, what we're seeing here, and this is why I'm a financial guy. So when I see this, and I look at, I don't just look at it like, okay, Wendy's, excuse me, I've got allergies. Wendy's is going up on prices. I don't look at it like that. I look at the big picture, and I look at our country as a whole right now. I mean, we're on the brink of economic collapse, and now we're seeing all of this stuff occur. I mean, think about it. And Wendy's, no, I'm not directing this towards you, but it was just kind of convenient when I pulled up to one of your drive-thrus today, and I got to thinking about it. I was just like, wow. So I mean, this is a scary thing. Now keep in mind, Wendy's, I do appreciate excuse me, your dollar menu, because you can get those what is it, junior bacon cheeseburger or whatever for $1. That's a good deal. But I mean, so yeah, I mean, in theory, one could go into a Wendy's and eat a meal for $2 or $3 if they did the dollar menu. So that's still a possibility. You can enjoy the nice upscale Wendy's atmosphere, ambiance rather, and sit down and eat that fast food meal and feel like Trump. But what are your thoughts? And this isn't just about Wendy's, it's just the whole thing. What are your thoughts about this shift that we might be about to see with the fast food industry that will trickle up to these traditional sit-down restaurant industry, and who knows what else it might impact? I mean, you know, there's going to be a point with this economy where people can't sustain the quality of life that they deserve, and we're seeing everything just try to, you know, inflation is destroying this country. But then the cost of even the least expensive luxuries, fast food, they're going up. Everything else is going up. Tell me what you think, and be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/Irix Guy. Y'all have a good day.